I'm like, man, he one of the greatest players to ever play the game.
Right.
But I wouldn't want to trade places with him. And they was like, why not? Why you wouldn't want to play? I say, because I don't like the way Savannah look at LeBron.
A few moments later.
Follow directions.
Okay, but I just want to make sure that everybody know that's tapped in with everybody so crazy. Make sure they get on here and follow y'all. Everybody crazy. They got to make sure they get tapped in, all right?
Yeah, everybody's crazy.
Everybody's crazy. Everybody's crazy. I don't care if they admit it or not. Everybody's crazy. They got to tap in with y'all.
Bet.
All right, bet.
You tell people.
Okay, do y'all thing.
Thanks, love you.
All right,
Bye.
Now, what's wrong with that interaction, man? Ain't nothing wrong with that interaction.
Like, when I met you, you look like Lamar Odom. Like, babe, don't laugh at that. I'm not trying to be funny. Babe.
Now, I want you to look at how he's looking. Brittany Renner was sitting right there, right? Brittany Renner was sitting right there. And when he said, when LeBron met Savannah, she was like Lamar Odom, Brittany Renner got up and walked out the room. You know why she got up and walked out the room? Because she understands to be in the position you're in, you don't make enemies out of people who are way more powerful than you.
Tell us the truth!
Everyone ain't in a position, man, to be given leadership and guidance on certain things. And so Kevin Gates has decided that Savannah is somehow doing something wrong to not be excited about LeBron like a groupie is. A bunch of you guys are very immature when it comes to understanding women in relationships. And I say that because of this. You'll allow yourself to believe that some kind of way a woman is supposed to be perfect. Like you forget she's not a robot. She's a human. And no human is perfect. You, me, none of us are perfect. And we're more perfect than a woman could ever be. So she's not even going to measure up to your level of perfection. So when we say that a woman is supposed to be all excited for a man like she's a groupie, first of all, let's not give any respect to how excited a groupie is about a celebrity. Secondly, let's never get excited about how excited a white woman gets about a black man who's a physical specimen. That's no big deal to be comparing a woman to that. But let's talk about what this woman has done. The woman is a helpmeet who has helped this man become the richest active athlete in the history of American sports. We're talking about active athlete. There has never been an active billionaire athlete before. So we're talking about a billionaire athlete who all he had to do was go play the game, focus on the business, because he had a wonderful wife at home who took care of home. That's what a helpmeet is. See, if you ain't getting no money, then you ain't got no helpmeet. You know what I mean? You don't know nothing about a helpmeet. Gates talking about how Savannah, how he hated for LeBron and all that, man, and how all the while he's wifed up, he done put a ring on Brittany Renner finger, dog. Come on, man.
This is how the conversation came up. We were just looking at like couples and people in the league. And we was talking about how LeBron do the little handshake with Savannah.
Right.
And then I was like, maybe I notice shit that people don't notice. But I'm like, they was like talking about, what if you had LeBron money? I'm like, man, he one of the greatest players to ever play the game.
Right.
But I wouldn't want to trade places with him. And they was like, why not? Why you wouldn't want to play? I say, because I don't like the way Savannah look at LeBron. I like the way them white women look at LeBron.
Now, I want y'all to think about this, man. This is a man who professes to be Islam. And in Islam, there is no dating out. You know what I'm saying? If you're Islamic, you're going to marry Islamic. If you're Muslim, you're going to marry a Muslim. You understand what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Your family will disown you. They don't play that. You understand me? So when you hear this man say, I like the way listen, not even the groupie black girls. I like the way those white women look at LeBron. Here's a man who's still stuck in immaturity, in emotional adolescence, where he overlooks everything else. His main concern is how a woman looks at him, because mentally he can pull all this shit he want to, man, and be doing all this talking and all that and keep telling himself, let me tell y'all the telltale sign that a man is not in his masculinity and he has lost himself. Any man who always talks about, I look good, I look good, I look good, I look good. Hey, man, I know Dr. BOA fly. I know, man, listen, I know I'm fly, boy. I'm talking about flying saucer spaceship fly, man. I'm talking about SpaceX, bruh. You understand me? But I don't talk about it. I don't say it because that's the least part of my masculinity. You know what I mean? So when a man is doing this, and also when a man finds himself accepting the conversion of a straight up ratty rat because he needs a woman who's low on herself. See, let me tell you about a woman who has to transform herself. Anytime someone has to transform themselves, they absolutely hate the version of themselves that they are. And a woman has to go way down the totem pole of self-confidence in order to get to that point. Most women can't do it because they're still too overconfident, no matter how bad their situation is. So when you hear this, man, dog, we're going to add up in this show, we're going to add up all of the things that show that this brother just crying out for help. But let's continue this.
Like when soon as he walk out there, they just be like, oh, oh, oh. They be dicked out. But it's like I noticed when he go do the handshake with the main player on his team, which is that, it's like, you act like I'm bothering you, bitch. Like, I'm the greatest player in the world, one of them. Like top 5, top 10, I'm one of them. And I'm in the playoffs. And you act like
See, here's the thing, bro. To look at this situation, after all these years, all these things this man has accomplished, and look at this woman as just the main player on his team, bro, don't you understand that woman is in an executive position in that man's life? There's shit she knows that a player would never know. There's things she can do that a player would never be able to do. There's decisions she can influence that a player would never be able to influence. And so I'm telling you, brothers, this represents when a man has allowed himself to put a woman who doesn't deserve to be in the wife position, then he doesn't understand what it's like to have a woman in your life who values being in your life so much that she contributes everything she has. And so you can't diminish her value. You know what I mean? There are many men who have women who don't bring value to their lives. And so they wouldn't understand the value that a woman like Savannah brings. Like when you hear Morris Chestnut and those guys, I did a video on those guys a couple of weeks ago, and all they say is, man, she takes care of everything. Well, all I got to do is go out and get money. And I'm going to be honest with you. If you now are a bachelor, man, you know how many things come with that. You know how many things come with being a bachelor. You understand me? You think LeBron James pays the light bill? He makes the money to pay the light bill, but you think that man is actually going online paying bills if he ain't got them set up? Do you think he set them up for auto pay? No. Do you think when something happened at the house and this light don't work, you think LeBron is the one calling? No. So you got to understand the value that a woman brings, to where even when you bring her into your life, you can create a family, you can start your legacy, you can do all of that. But in your life, all you got to do is just keep getting money like you always been doing. LeBron always been playing ball. But Kevin Gates is legally married to a woman that hate him, that has moved on from him. The man is legally married to a woman that doesn't want him. So, of course, he's going to look at every little thing, because you know what happens when a woman doesn't want you that you want? It kills your confidence. It destroys a man to want a woman who doesn't want him. You look at how these men are acting about women they ain't never been with who don't want them. Now, just imagine you tried to build a life with a woman and then you realize she don't want you, but you want her. Now, you was making money. You was paying the bills, you provide, you was protecting, you were doing all that, and the woman still don't want you. It affects your confidence. That's why you got to be very careful about the woman you put in the wife position, but you also got to be very careful about how you carry yourself as a motherfucking man.
act like the warden of the jail. Like you came here to police me. Like you ain't, like, you not dicked out like these white women just dicked out about me in here. Like, so, like, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it, bro. Because when I've been around that dude just, his spirit so loving and giving, it hurt me. It hurt me to see that. Like, you done eject away from my partner, man. Don't do that, man. You dive on the floor behind that, man. Dive on the floor behind him. But, you know, Like, I know a lot of people gonna hate what I just said, but I'm gonna be honest. Like, if everybody like me, then so we can do whatever you want to do about it. I'm gonna die about everything I say. So I love LeBron and I hate that for him, bro. I hate that he got to go through that.
See, here's the thing, bro. When you hear a man talking about how a woman's supposed to dive on the floor for somebody, bro, let me help you men understand something. I want y'all to understand something. If you have a woman in your life who has earned the position of queen, you're a king. This is your castle. This is your kingdom. If you have built a kingdom and a woman has earned her position on that little throne beside your big throne, you don't send her out to do the laundry. You don't send the queen out to pick weeds out of the garden, right? The queen doesn't have to acquiesce to anyone but you. She ain't got to shake your partner hand. She ain't got to dap your partner up. She can jerk away from your partner. Listen, bro, my woman she ain't got to do nothing with my partner. I respect her for jerking back from him. I respect her for not talking to him. You my partner, dog, not hers.
As a man, I hate that he got to go through that, bro. In the playoffs, your main player act like it's just you have a look on your face like, I could be doing more. Like when I met you, you look like Lamar Odom. Like, babe, don't laugh at that. I'm not trying to be funny, babe.
Now, I want you to look at how he's looking. Brittany Renner was sitting right there, right? Brittany Renner was sitting right there. And when he said, when LeBron met Savannah, she was like Lamar Odom, Brittany Renner got up and walked out the room. You know why she got up and walked out the room? Because she understands to be in the position you're in, you don't make enemies out of people who are way more powerful than you, who could possibly benefit you. You got to think about this. If they could possibly pull this couple shit off right here and really make people believe it, say they go ahead and get married or whatever, for whatever reason, this sucker want to do that, those are the type of people that you can connect with. She got up and left the room because she know this man was running their mouth too much like a little broad. That's why she got up and left. Just a straight up verbal attack on this man woman's appearance. Because here's the thing, let's remember, when she met LeBron he was just a high school basketball player. He wasn't shit either. I mean, as far as like, scope in the world and finances and all that, they met each other on rock bottom. So when you start throwing verbal insults like she was like Lamar Odom, like she was strung out or something, whatever, there's nothing good when you say she was like Lamar Odom. That don't mean nothing good. You know what I mean? And she got up and walked out because she understand this man running his damn mouth.
No, man, ain't nobody gonna you about that, you heard me? You can laugh if you want to. You gotta walk out the room. You ain't interrupting my thing. You already interrupted it.